There's a new 6-month EIDL deferment announcement for this part of the country, and it includes no interest accrual. I'll get into the details, who this applies to, and if I think this will be expanded. Plus, there's other deadlines approaching in major states for other disaster EIDL loans. There's $100,000 in grants also available for a major part of the country. And I'll give a special preview of our $10,000 grant, which we are announcing soon. As always, thanks for subscribing and tuning in. If you want to stay in the know on all things funding, grants, and business related, be sure you're subscribed. And if you want to see what's out there in terms of grants, fundings, the latest options, we have the largest grants and funding marketplace in the US. You can start seeing them for free. Use the link in the description to get a free Skip account. This should be essential for all entrepreneurs and small business owners. You can also see this on the Skip app. Just search Skip in the App Stores and Google Play. So on the 6-month deferment, there are some nuances here, and it's for a small area. But let me first talk about this deadline approaching in California for SBA working capital loans due to severe winter storms, flooding, landslides, and mudslides. Low interest federal loans are available in Alameda, Marin, San Francisco, and San Mateo counties. With terms up to 30 years, it's also available for nonprofits. You can apply online. December 7th is the deadline for that. The second major one, deadline approaching in Texas for SBA working capital loans due to drought. December 7th, also a deadline here. Primary counties include Armstrong and Sutton, and several more. If you're in that area, chances are your county is eligible for one of these low interest 30-year SBA working capital loans. Again, all of these EIDL loans go up to $2 million. Interest doesn't begin to accrue for 12 months from the date of the initial disbursement. That's a huge change, by the way, that I believe was done this year. That's different than the COVID EIDL loans, which had interest starting to accrue immediately. You didn't have to start making payments for 30 months, but during that 30-month period, interest was accruing. They've changed things with the EIDL loans. No interest accruing for a year, and repayment begins 12 months from disbursement. Basically, have a free year to work with that money before you have to start worrying about repayments and interest. Speaking of repayments and interest, this came out from Mazi Hirono, Hawaii Senator. This was confirmed by the SBA. SBA announces loan deferment for Maui businesses. This affects a few thousand businesses, but there's a chance this may extend in the future to other states, so I want to weigh in on that. Here's the information. SBA announced it's implementing a 6-month deferment period for Maui businesses impacted by the Hawaii wildfires. This deferment period covers principal and interest payments as well as a pause on interest accrual, and includes all COVID economic injury disaster loans and any previous disaster loans that are still being repaid. Again, 6-month deferment, no interest accrual. Basically, these few thousand businesses have until around April or May next year to start worrying about these loans again. And the impetus for this was a letter from the Hawaii congressional delegation to lobby the SBA to make this policy change. Again, interest and repayment, SBA has full control over those decisions. They cannot forgive the loans. Congress needs to decide on that, but the SBA has a lot of control on the policy decisions when it comes to the implementation of these programs and how they collect on and service these loans. If situations happen in other states, I wouldn't be surprised if more programs like this happen. I mentioned the current Texas and California EIDL loans. No one wants to see more natural disasters, but if these things do happen, the SBA has been working hard to make things easier for businesses. That's the main theme for a lot of this. The SBA is hyper aware of the 33 million businesses in the US, the challenges they face when it comes to funding, especially when they face disruptions that are out of their control. So that's a major part of the SBA mandate to help businesses get through difficult situations. So expect more there. But as always, any significant SBA decisions, changes, opportunities, I'll cover right here and of course on the Skip dashboard and app. Last thing today, $100,000 in grants across 6 counties that have a combined population of 25 million folks. Southern California Job Creators Grant for LA, San Bernardino, Orange County, San Diego, Imperial, and Riverside. $100,000 in small business grants, 25 diverse-led businesses in Southern California. The deadline is next Monday, so if you're in that area, you know someone in that area, you're loosely a diverse-led business, use the link in the description. You can see the details right here on Skip and how to apply. That's today's quick update. As always, thanks so much for watching and subscribing. Most importantly, stay well, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.